From the centre of London, I'm Joshua Rom, and this is an NSTV News exclusive. Thousands of students and staff members alike from hundreds of unions across the country have gathered in London's Whitehall to protest the changes to the higher education sector. But what role does Nottingham have to play? Thousands of students gathered in London to march in opposition to the Higher Education Bill, which will allow institutions in England to increase their tuition fees. A delegation from the University of Nottingham attended the protest, and the president of the Students' Union was delighted with the turnout.
I mean, it's a good turnout, especially given Nottingham is considered to be a apolitical university. We have had about 35 to 40 people join us in the coach this morning from Nottingham to London. I've been told another 10 to 15 of our students are joining us directly at the demo. And it just shows that to the wider student community that Nottingham does care about political issues, and I think it's a good step towards the wider political arena.
But already, universities are advertising fees of over £9,000. And according to the president of the National Union of Students,
the government is running at pace with a deeply risky market experiment in education. Students and lecturers will suffer most as a result.
The effect that this will have on the Nottingham student community remains to be seen. Could this be a start of a more political stance on campus?
In the long term, it would mean that they would pay more. Right, fees would go up, and that's always an issue for students. I think, well, we've always brought people to national demonstrations like this. I think we've brought about 30 people today. It's no army, but it's a regiment. It's a Nottingham regiment, and I'm very happy that they're here. And hopefully we're going to take this forward, and we're going to grow the movement, and hopefully we will become more political. Because I do think that as students, a student body of 33,000, we have to use that powerful political voice that we have, and I don't think we do that enough, not on national issues and not on local issues.
Other causes were also brought up at the demonstration, and not every student in attendance felt welcomed.
The protest today has been very aggressive. I've seen aggression, I've been called out for my own political views, and I think the way to get real change is not to get aggressive and not to show this horrible aggression to the government and protest peacefully about it. The main purpose of this was education, but we see equality, we see refugees, we see destroy capitalism, F the Tories signs. It's threatening, really, it is.
The country was brought to its knees by the bankers. The bankers are crooks responsible for libel.
So, despite Nottingham's enthusiasm,
Let's go, Nottingham!
the protests might not be as successful as first planned. Joshua Rom for NSTV News.